Could be. I really wish Candace were here. She's totally... Oh, there she is. Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all of the magic tricks you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you. Release dubs. There we go.
They didn't release.
No, they didn't.
Oh, wow. And I'm Candace Bailey. We are coming to you, get this, live.
What? Why didn't somebody tell
Los
me?
Angeles. I just told you.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
All right.
That might have been an overreaction.
On the show today, journalist Neil Strauss once told the secrets of pickup artists in the game, but today he's live in studio talking about the secrets of celebrities. I wonder what the secrets are. I can't wait.
That was so Access Hollywood. The secrets of celebrities. What does Lady Gaga drink? Find out.
We're both magicians today. I like it. And then Chris Gore is here to put the DVD Tuesday into Tuesday. Is Black Swan the first and only ballet movie that straight men might like? We'll find out.
Oh. By the way, you feel like cutting your cable line? Not because of this show. Today's Web Tools reveals the Play On app, which lets you watch almost any web video content on any device. That means your Xbox can make some sweet, sweet love to Hulu and your eyeballs. Yeah, that's good. And then it's F in Science, tackles an issue. That was the applause line. Tackles an issue of global importance. Why asparagus makes your pee-pee smell. That's where we go. And don't worry, guys. This will only affect you if you eat vegetables, and we all know better than that.
You should eat your vegetables, Kevin.
Never.
All right. And now it's time for ye old viral videos.
Oh, we're going around the net.
No.
Yeah, it's not good for grandma.
Yeah!
Yeah, all right. We're going to start things off today with a stomp routine. Apparently,
ATN!
Apparently there are some toros in the atmosphere. For you Bring It On fans there.
Are you
Outed.
gay?
I dated a head cheerleader.
I bet you did.
Let me tell you, she
The
put
guy?
the yeah. What? No. She was. I was gonna say a joke that would have been really inappropriate. So
Oh, yeah,
instead,
I bet
I'm
you
just
were.
gonna say we're gonna start things off for today's Around the Net with one of the most dangerous activities: backyard exercise.
Now, when you think about dangerous exercise equipment, your mind probably first jumps to barbells, chains, or those stretchy elastic cord things. But heed our words. Beware the mighty exercise ball.
Okay, let's be clear about something. Exercise balls are a menace to society, and they should all be destroyed. That's all I'm saying.
Why would you say that?
just-
That's weird.
Just something.
3.1.
Wait, can we say that one more time?
No, we don't need to see that again. We know some of us lived it, and that was enough. Okay.
3.1.
Okay.
Oh, Kevin, that's amazing.
Yeah. It still hurts. If you're a man, and I'm assuming you are if you're watching this program, the worst thing that your girlfriend can do is, I think, force you to watch a Katherine Heigl movie. Right? Yeah.
And now the fake information experts at the Onion News Network have breaking news about a dangerous Heigl crisis.
A frantic scene in Hollywood today as studio officials scramble to contain a massive stream of Katherine Heigl films pouring into theaters. At present, 19 romantic comedies, 14 screwball romps, and one attempted art house indie credibility featuring the 32-year-old actress have hit unsuspecting theaters across the country. Emergency rooms have already reported a 700% increase in self-blindings, and mental health wards are seeing huge numbers of new patients suffering from severe post-Heigl stress disorder. To help these victims and others recover from the nearly 68 hours of Katherine Heigl's face and voice, FEMA has begun distributing emergency DVDs of the existential Coen Brothers film No Country for Old Men.
Ms. Heigl made a statement to reporters this afternoon saying, "This is absolutely tragic. Believe me, no one recognizes how terrible and grating I am more than me. I have to live with it all day, every day."
Brutal.
Now, how does such an likable actress keep starring in movies?
I can't exactly say who's responsible, but his name rhymes with Peyton.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Who?
The devil. saying that she made a deal with Satan to get the movie career.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's totally plausible. Last year, we brought you a catchy and slightly not safe for work song about horses by web balladeer Weeble. You guys remember that? Oh, yeah.
No? Now, if you don't remember it, perhaps this snippet from Amazing Horse will refresh your memory.
Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
It tastes just like raisins.
Of a stroke of its mane, it turns into a plane, and then it turns back again when you tug on its wing.
Okay, yeah, got it. So, recently, a few Kiwi musicians decided to perform Amazing Horse, and they did so live.
Which is charming all by itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when you see the very specific audience they chose, it kind of gets better.
Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
Ooh, it tastes just like raisins.
With a stroke of its mane, he turns into a plane, and then he turns back again when you tug on its wing. Look at my horse is amazing. He's over there crazy. The horse is about to
Oh, God. Oh, is she okay? What do you mean, get it?
I like that they call the horse like a dog. Stop that horse! Here, horsey, and that doesn't work.
So what do you think happened to that lady before the horse escaped?
Well, I'm guessing she learned to not try to get the sweet lemonade out of the horse in real life. It's part of the song. It's part of the song. By the way, it does not taste like raisins. Fun fact.
Ew.
Learn from someone else's mistakes so you don't have to make them yourself. That's...
I will, thank you. Americans really liked the 1980s action show, The A-Team, so much, so it was just released, remade into a big budget movie.
I know, it blows her mind every time she talks about it. It's one of those things that it's just like, what? A-Team? Sure, Springsteen. It is. It's pretty incredible, but what does the nation of Holland think about the A-Team, huh? Well, according to this vintage clip from Dutch TV, the answer, they freaking love it. That's what it is. They love it so much, they actually made the rousing theme song the Dutch national anthem. No lie. No lie.
For coming out to see us. We love you.
Yes, thank you very much.
We will continue to do our best on the show. Bring you good entertainment and laughter.
Yeah, and Mohawk grenades. Mohawk.
Oh, that reminds me, we'd like to add a special shout out to our Dutch fans.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, hi, Holland. I got to tell you, I really, really enjoyed the girl with the dragon tattoo. Thought it was totally sweet.
Kevin, that's from Sweden. The Dutch are the ones with the wooden shoes.
Oh.
Heidi.
Well, what else is in Holland? I don't know. I'm familiar.
Canals and the Anne Frank house.
Ooh. Holland sucks. Whatever. Still ahead, our number one ATN has dogs doing it in the streets.
And doing it wrong.
Well, depends. You're still getting it. It counts.
Today's ATN featured an exercise ball user who redefines the phrase, no pain, no gain. But before we hit the gym ourselves, we need to know, what is the name of his workout program? Tweet us your responses at AOTS, #OMGROFLOL. If your response knocks us on our asses, we will feature it on Friday's show. nature, the home of wonder and disgust.
Yeah. See, for humans, sex can be a complicated and confusing experience. I know.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
Of course.
it's very confusing.
Yeah, no, I made it very straightforward for you. But if you're looking for direction from the animal kingdom, I have two things to say to you. One, you're a freak. Stop petting my dog. And two, don't learn anything from these dogs.
Sex. They're doing it wrong.
Call now.
Welcome back to the Maury Povich Show.
Now, if you just tuned in, that was exclusive, unedited video of the alleged animal affair between Lady Crackersley and the neighbor dog, Brutus.
It was a real affair. That dog violated my baby's honor, Maury.
I understand, and I now realize that you have many more mouths to feed because of this torrid affair.
I do. I mean, look at all those beautiful bastard faces. Do you have any idea how much kibble I have to buy now? I can't afford it. I can't. I'm telling you.
I understand, and I think it's now time to bring out Brutus.
Oh,
Brutus?
Damn right it's time.
You sit down.
Words coming out.
Sit down, damn it.
Words. You shut it.
Stupid.
Now, you claim that Brutus is not the father of that litter.
No,
Didn't
it's
say
not.
such a thing.
Come on, listen here. Listen. Hey, listen here. You saw the video, all right? That there was air humping. Not actual humping.
I have seen those dogs go at it plenty of times, and you know that.
No, maybe
You
you've
know
seen
that.
every other dog in the neighborhood going out with Mrs. Crackersley there. I'll tell you why. That bitch is a whore.
Oh, no, you did not. Just call my baby a whore.
I just did.
You are not
Okay,
a whore.
okay.
Oh,
We
no,
can settle this
no.
once and for all.
Oh, look at that.
I have here in this folder the DNA test results of that litter of
All
The
right, let's see it.
The
Let's see it.
results
Because
out.
I know what the answer's going to be.
Brutus. You are
Obviously, the father.
not the father.
Oh, great similarity. That is it. That's the stuff.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the sweet science. That's the method. Oh,
You
hey, you get here.
That's not what he said.
Get out of here. Dog, take that
Your
bird
dog
over.
who's terrified of
All right,
pickles
I'm going to get you.
can't stop eating them. That's next, right after this.
From Netflix to Hulu to ESPN, most everything that's on TV is finding its way to your PC. Problem is, it's only your PC, and getting that content to your TV or mobile device can be a bitch, especially when content is blocked on certain devices. Not anymore. Tear down the walls of web video with PlayOn, a multi-platform app that lets you watch what you want on whatever device you want. The program turns your computer into a server that broadcasts content to almost any device. An iPhone, iPad, Android device, PS3, Xbox, Wii, and even a Google TV. Once installed, it instantly pairs with your gaming console or web-enabled TV box and has you watching in under a few minutes. Hulu blocked on Google TV? Not anymore, it's not. No ESPN on your Xbox because of your internet provider? Screw that. But let's say you're not at home. Worry not. PlayOn will keep you entertained on the go. Install the free app on your device, whether it's running iOS or Android. Then, with a few tweaks, you've got a truckload of video content on your phone or tablet. But you want more. We get it. You're not satisfied with just Netflix, Hulu, and a few others. Luckily, PlayOn is open software with an active community of users who develop plugins that add a bunch more content to its already generous offerings. Oh, what do you know? A plugin for G4. Install it on your PC, and now all the videos on G4's website are accessible on any device you want. PlayOn has a free trial to get you started, but you'll have to cough up a few bones to enjoy it for good. You can go one-time fee for $80, annual for $40, or monthly for only $5, which may seem a little pricey, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than a cable bill. So stop sitting at your PC to watch video on the web. There's a world of content out there, and you should be able to watch it on your own terms. With PlayOn, you can. He's got DVDs, and I've got questions about DVDs. It's DVD Tuesday. Welcome back, film expert Chris.
Thank you. I'm doing good. Jeez.
Well, so people are excited to have you here.
Oh, that's
Hold
great.
it back. All right, what do we have first?
First, we have the Oscar-winning film Black Swan.
Okay, so with all the girl-on-girl action in this movie, I'm guessing you liked it, right?
Good guess, actually, to be honest. But I don't know. It's Darren Aronofsky. I don't know if he was making a horror film, a fantasy. This kind of film bugs me from the standpoint of he's not making a choice about is it fantasy, is it reality, and what's this movie about. I think it was, of course, Vinny, our very own executive producer of the show, who pinpointed what this film is about. No one can make Natalie Portman orgasm. Her dance instructor, Mila Kunis. Natalie Portman can't make Natalie Portman orgasm because her mom keeps busting in her room. And I agree with Vinny. I think that's quite an astute analysis of the film.
It's definitely interesting to say the least. I think there might be a little bit more going on in it, but that's a good take
No,
on
I think
it.
that's pretty much what it's about.
Okay, so bottom line, Chris.
Lacking in extras, I wanted to love it more than this. It's a Rent. It's a Rent, which is still a recommendation.
Okay, Rent's
Don't be
good.
disappointed.
We like
Yeah.
Rent. All right, what's our next DVD?
Mad Men Season 4.
Now, what do you make of Don Draper?
Draper.
Draper.
You've got it.
And his advertising first.
It's easy to remember. Just think Raper, Draper. Simple.
Guys, I think I was just busted. I haven't seen it, okay? So
okay.
don't
You haven't seen
judge.
it.
I'm going to start watching it because I hear it's amazing, but I haven't. So I didn't know if his name was Draper or Draper. So
Draper is
now
easy
you
to
have it.
get.
That's why I was laughing and embarrassed, and now I'm turning bright red.
But
All
that's,
right.
but that's why I'm here to explain this. But it's the offices. If you watch the show, you know the offices set in this show is set in the 60s. Things are a little different in the 60s, and I would say that this is just like the G4 offices, except without the smoking, alcoholism, or manliness. So, I mean, seriously.
No manliness? No smoking
If
and
I'm the
drinking?
manliest guy here at G4, we're in trouble. We are in big trouble.
Chris, who told you you're the manliest guy?
Some of the girls up in marketing, they like me.
Now, I remember the DVD for AMC's Walking Dead was really lacking in bonus features, so how does this one compare?
It's phenomenal. In fact, Walking Dead, you should see Mad Men Season 4 DVD. You might learn something. There's multiple commentaries for every episode, and nothing gets me off more than multiple commentaries. There's also...
I know that.
There's not just behind the scenes, but also mini documentaries about the time, you know, about the election in 1964, about the Mustang, the Ford Mustang, kind of
I thought you were
setting you
gonna
in the
say
period.
mustache.
No, well, yeah. Actually, no, but mustaches were different back then. But no, I'm a huge fan of the show. I'm disappointed that season 5 has been delayed till 2012.
I know, that's disappointing.
Really
huh?
disappointed.
For people who watch it. So
But
bottom line.
Bottom line is, it's a buy. And I own all the previous seasons. We never talked about Mad Men.
Can I watch it?
No, you can't. You have to borrow it from someone
All
else.
right, what else do you have, Chris?
We have Who's the Caboose? Who's the
Okay.
Caboose?
Now, this one is a cult favorite from the 90s, starring a lot of great comedians. Worth checking out or not?
Well, it's weird. If you're into these alt comics, as I happen to be, I mean, in fact, the great Mark Maron, I don't know if you listen to his podcast, WTF, I love that podcast. Mark Maron's in the movie for all of 20 seconds, and they plaster his name on the front of the box, which is always a bad sign. It's kind of like when you rent an adult film and the girl's in the movie's not even. She's on the box, but she's not in the movie. How many times has that happened to me?
I don't know.
But in any
I'm
case,
guessing. So do we like it? Do we like this movie?
It's a little too inside. I mean, the whole thing is about pilot season, and Sarah Silverman and her really hairy arms also star in the movie. And what?
Wow, you are just crazy today,
She
Chris.
is extremely hairy. She talks about her hairy arms.
Oh,
I can't
okay,
imagine what her
bottom
point
line.
slot looks like.
What's
Anyways,
going on?
bottom line, it's a pass for me. It's a pass.
All right.
Sorry.
No, do we have time for a quick pick? Okay, quick pick.
Quick pick. The film Get Low with Bill Murray, Robert Duvall. Fantastic movie that's been overlooked. Bill Murray, always funny.
Awesome. Chris? It is always an adventure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give it up for Chris! Thank you. For more Gore, follow him on Twitter at @ChrisGore. And now let's head over to Kevin.
Can't erase what I just learned. Still ahead, Evan Science explains why asparagus makes your pee smell. And then Neil Strauss reveals a rock star secret censored from the Rolling Stone. Ooh, stick around. Really awesome stuff.
On the next new episode of Jump City Seattle, 2 teams of free runners face off in the semifinals to see who will move on to the finals. See Gravity Defied right after Attack and check out g4tv.com/jumpcity for more info.
Why am I doing this again?
You're welcome.
Can you get an intern for this or something?
Yeah, we do have interns for this. Yeah.
This isn't my job.
Well, you know.
The crack of a bat, the catch of a ball. Yep, baseball season is here. And what better way to hit the field than with MLB.com's @Bat11 app for the iPad. Updated for opening day, Attack of the Show got an exclusive first look of the @Bat app. And it's got everything a fan could want, from radio broadcasts of each team's games to breaking news, stats, rosters, and schedules. But with the new update, you can catch all the pivotal highlights with their live look-ins, which capture critical moments and key plays. With their redesigned pitch-by-pitch feature, every throw from the mound is tracked from the realistic virtual batter's box, giving you the speed, position, and type of pitch in all your favorite stadiums. And if you miss the game, you will have your own personal baseball DVR, as every game of the season is archived. With the breaking news, standings, radio, and highlights, this app covers it. And during the month of April, there's a free trial of the MLB.TV, which will allow you to stream live HD video of most of the ball games. So what are you waiting for? Grab your peanuts and Cracker Jacks and root for the home team with @Bat11 app for the iPad for $15.
Sweet app, sweet. Hey, our Twitter wall was lighting up. We should probably pay attention to it. Let's see. D. Tepes says, "Oh no, I think I just fell in love with white trash Candace. Big hair and Daisy Dukes. That's the look of love."
That wasn't me.
That was pretty astonishing when I came around the corner. And I thought we were gonna have to pixelate everything because you were putting on quite the show.
I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me.
Okay, all right, never mind.
That was Lorena.
Phoenix420 says, "Holy cow balls." Nice. I got glitter on my Twitter wall. Oh no, glitter on my Twitter wall.
On my Twitter wall. Glitter on my Twitter wall. Glitter.
I'm not supporting that. I'm not supporting that dance or that song. And Life as Chris says, "I was watching porn." Thanks. Looked at my clock and frantically turned on the TV because AOTS was coming on. I stopped watching porn, FYI.
Nice. I like it.
Why are you glancing at the clock during porn? Are you like trying to finish on an even number? I don't get if there's like a mini game going on. And we'll wait, dude. Get your pants. That's disgusting. We'll just give him a second. Let him finish up.
I think he's done.
Okay, good. And since you Twitterati provided free content for our show, pervert, we're going to give you free content from MLB.com. How about that? It's that easy.
Yeah!
They're each going to get a copy of the new and improved @Bat iPad app, plus an MLB.TV subscription to watch live baseball anytime you want. It's a sport. You watch it.
Now, if you want to be a part of the show and end up on our Twitter wall, tweet us at AOTS or use the hashtag AOTS.
Hey, there's no better way to brighten up your day than with a little bit of news.
Sarah Underwood, please educate us.
Holy cow balls and glitter on my camel toe is catching on. Yes, Candace.
Okay. She's enabling. That's not cool.
All right, it's time to start the feed.
All the news you need to know. The feed.
It's Tuesday, March 29th, and here are your top stories. Surprise! Amazon beat Google and Apple in their race to the cloud with today's introduction of Amazon Cloud Drive. The media storage locker service lets users store up to 5 gigs of media on Amazon servers for free, with more space available with paid upgrades. It's both web-based and on the Android OS. However, Amazon looks to be thumbing their nose at Apple and shunning iOS compatibility, so tough muffins iPhone and iPad users. But you can expect both Google and Apple to unveil their cloud ventures in the very near future. And is Warner Brothers working on a Justice League movie?
What?
Well, get this. According to the studio's president, yes. In an interview with the LA Times, incoming studio head Jeff Robinov said Warner Brothers will take on Marvel's Avengers with a Justice League movie in 2013. Yes, though he didn't mention a script, director, or any potential castings. Robinov also talked about Christopher Nolan's final Batman film. He said even though The Dark Knight Rises hasn't started shooting, the studio's already working on rebooting the Batman franchise. To whomever takes over for Nolan to direct the reboot, good luck filling those shoes. Holy cow. Rockstar Games, or holy cow balls, I mean. Rockstar Games LA Noire comes out in May. But before it hits shelves, it'll be making an appearance at the Tribeca Film Festival? Yeah, the Golden Era crime thriller RPG is getting an interactive screening and demo at the New York Film Fest, making it the first video game to receive the Tribeca treatment. The screening will be followed by a panel discussion on the cinema/video game hybrids narrative and performance capture technology. If you're in the New York area and want to get a ticket, get ready to shell out $250 to $1,200. And finally, samurai revenge flicks, yeah! Lots of blood and sword fighting and heads getting chopped off, yeah! What's not to love? So here is the badass full-length trailer for 13 Assassins, the newest film from legendary Japanese director Takashi Miike.
明石藩主松平成次様お命頂戴いたすこととになった。命を捨て大事をなす時が来た。明石が動きました。明石の人数ははるかに多い。200は超えておりましょう。13人。おのおの方覚悟はよいな。おう。
Check it out on demand through Amazon, iTunes, or Xbox Now. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now back over to those guys.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Now, as you just heard in the feed, Warner Brothers is planning on starting a reboot of the Batman movies after The Dark Knight Rises comes out. Now, what we want to know in today's viewer poll presented by AT&T is, should the Batman franchise be rebooted after the next movie, yes or no?
Oh, that's simple. Log on to G4TV.com to vote right now. We will have the results a little later on in the show.
It's time now for another
thing we found on the internet that was interesting.
That was interesting.
It was something. Today's thing comes to us from the twisted nether regions of the Kridoff archives. You guys are very familiar with the old Kridoff archives. Pew pew. It's called Sausage Arms, and it combines weird animation with weird Latin-flavored soundtracks, and that's really all we can say about it. Oh, yeah.
ọ̀la. Ìwà rere ṣóhun lẹ́ṣẹ̀ ọmọ ènìyàn láyé. Ọ̀rọ̀ máa rẹ̀ o, ẹni bá hùwà ìkà àdébàdàndàn.
Okay, bizarre, but that is by far not the worst sausage video on the net. I saw one.
That reminds me, Kevin.
Huh?
Shut up. Thanks be to Keyboard's Keyboard Cat. Web Soup is back.
Hooray!
So get ready for hilarious segments on the internet's best cats, fails, and webcam junkies.
The Chris Hardwick hosted fun begins tomorrow night at 8. It's on your TVs, folks, followed by a live video chat with Chris on your internets over at g4tv.com/websoupchat. But you can start getting excited right now. You don't have to wait. It's okay. Get pumped.
Stay tuned. Neil Strauss will be live in studio next, and he'll tell us things you never wanted to know about your favorite celebrities.
It's going to get gross.
The feed is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Visit progressive.com today.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
All right, I've been waiting for this for a while. My next guest is a best-selling author, accomplished pickup artist. He knows a thing or two about surviving the apocalypse, and his new book reveals the truth behind some of his most infamous stories. It's a good book. We didn't have a clip. I'm sorry. Author of The Game, Emergency, this book will save your life, and his new book, Everyone Loves You When You're Dead. Neil Strauss is back, everybody.
Thanks, man.
Howdy, sir.
How much time did you put into that great skit right there?
What I'm telling you, I thumbed, and said, that's the page. That's the one.
You had a whole writer's room.
We were like, well, what are we... It was because it was an accident. Someone put a clip cue in there. I think it was like a template thing. Like, well, do we have a clip? Well, we'll make one.
That's hilarious.
And there you go. So you can use that if you ever hit a Leno or a Conan. Feel free to use that clip to promote the book.
And I can't say how awesome just to be in the show and watch the crew of laughers over there. It's my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, no, they're great. They're great.
You always watching your
Go, please.
Yeah.
If you, they're here to entertain you, Neil.
I feel like the pressure to give them a genuine laugh as opposed to a forced one.
No.
See, that was a forced one. That was a forced one.
No, that was fantastic.
Okay.
It's good. You can tell.
Right.
Some studios use the boxes and switches.
Right.
Pretty much the same thing, actually. It's a laughter box. See, and cut. Thank you. We got to get to the book because I'm fascinated by it. You're known for doing incredible interviews, to say the least. But these are the moments. You've compiled the moments sort of in between the interview that didn't make it into any newspapers or any magazines, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the moment where, because sometimes I'll spend a week with them, a month, in one case, like a year with these people, and insane things happen that sometimes involve the police and drug psychoses, and I love those moments. Or little moments of insecurity that show you the person behind the mask.
The real artist. Do you find that, because you've interviewed, can you rattle off a couple names just so people know exactly who's going to be in this book?
Everybody from Lady Gaga to Chuck Berry to Neil Young to, half the Beatles.
Soul Asylum's in there?
Soul Asylum, yeah.
But I'll be honest, you had him at Gaga.
See, they laughed at that.
You had him at Gaga.
Why was Soul Asylum funny?
Because it's Soul Asylum, that's
exactly.
why. I mean, But did you find that, was there a common theme or thread with all these artists? Were they all insecure? Were some of them quite secure?
Yeah, the great thing about doing these interviews is, because they're the Rolling Stone cover stories, they would get incredibly nervous about it, and they usually drink a lot or do a lot of drugs and end up making total kind of asses of themselves.
Right.
But there were a lot of common themes, which is, you see, that money and fame won't cure your problems. They'll only amplify what's already wrong with you.
Biggie taught me that.
Yeah,
Yep.
Biggie taught you that. More money, more problems.
Damn right.
And people who are raised, like the people you see in the tabloids acting out with the DUIs and all that kind of stuff, the people who are raised without the unconditional love of a parent. I realize we're getting deep here, but without the unconditional love of a parent, tend to try and get that love from the world and end up just making total fools of themselves. Whereas the guys who are never in the tabloids, the people I interviewed, like Sacha Baron Cohen, I asked him, how are you able to stand there as Borat when a whole arena full of people is booing you and hating you, and just keep the joke going and make them hate you more? And he goes, you know what, man, I know my parents love me, I know they care about me, and that makes me solid.
So swaddling and
pampering.
That's about it. Yeah.
So for all you, yes.
Well, so
tell
give me,
your future children you love them.
there the Osh moment where insert rock star here, which I hope you give me their name, is just completely out of their mind? Maybe you're concerned for your life. And you can't believe you're there.
Yeah, there were a lot of moments. There was I mean, Julian Casablancas of the Strokes. I wasn't concerned for our life, but he was drunk. He kept turning out the tape deck, trying to make out with me. With Snoop Dogg, yes, he only got to third base.
Good. When the recorder was on.
I felt that was a genuine laugh.
That definitely was.
Yeah, finally.
They love it when you steal third.
Exactly.
Well, it's better if it's a legal play. And
there was Snoop Dogg. It was right after Tupac and Biggie had been killed.
Right.
I went to his house. He got in my car. He wanted to go get Pampers, and it was the time when I was just worried a gangster rapper in your car in L.A. at this time was probably the most dangerous thing you could be doing.
Right. And yet you went.
Yeah.
And he didn't even end up getting Pampers, did he?
I think we just got the barbecue sauce, and then he made me bootleg. I should have brought him. He made me bootleg all these songs about how angry songs about how Suge Knight was responsible for Tupac's death.
Calling out Death Row at a time where you probably don't want to call out Death Row.
Yeah, otherwise he'll be like dangling you out of the, by your...
Right. Allegedly dangling you out.
No, he did dangle too. Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, he did.
Is he coming? Is he anywhere here?
That's what he could be hiding behind that plasma right now.
Exactly.
I do not trust this set. What about Marilyn Manson and grave robbing and smoking human bones?
Oh yeah, there's another dangerous moment.
Can you explain that, and do you believe it?
Yeah, by the way, I remember the first time that was with Manson. They had all these lines of stuff, and they were like, "Do the dust," and I was like, I don't know if it was like angel dust or something. I don't know what it was. It was just
doing the do sounded dangerous enough as a campaign, exactly. But do the dust and it's Manson's.
Yeah, and it was like dust. So you don't know really what that drug is. So I did the move, because you want to make them feel comfortable, so you shoot up what you have to shoot up to. No, so
or you let them get to third when the tape recorder's off.
So I did that little move where you go down, but you kind of blow it a little bit, so it looks like you're doing it. But I blew it all over the back of the tour bus.
Oh.
It's a bad move,
but you still got the story.
But I still got the story. So what happened is and this was an awesome moment. I ended up doing a book with Marilyn Manson, and they have a story about how they went to a grave, dug up someone, or they found a bone, and it was the bones of someone. They wanted to get people to smoke human bones. So if you pretend something's cool, anyone will do it, right?
Right.
So what's funny is after we ended up writing about that in our book, some kids went out and actually dug up a grave, smoked someone's bones, got arrested.
What a great influence for the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, for that and other wonderful tidbits, it's really a story you should read to your children at night. You have to pick up Neil's book. Neil, it's an absolute pleasure to chat with you again. We're going to come back. We got to get into the psyche of all this and your interview technique, because it's phenomenal. But Everyone Loves You When You're Dead is available now. Again, fun read for the family. But do you ever wonder, real quick while I have you, why asparagus makes your pee smell?
You know what? I just try to avoid it. I get self-conscious.
That's good, yeah. You should avoid sniffing it in general. But here's a package that'll explain it. Watch it.
It is an age-old mystery, a lifelong question, and an enigma to all veggie lovers. Why does eating asparagus make your pee stink? Well, the short answer is simple. It's science. Asparagus contains a sulfur-containing compound called methylmercaptan. This is a colorless gas that is also found in foods such as cheese, garlic, and eggs. In fact, methylmercaptan is one of the major contributors to bad breath and flatulence odors. In order for your body to metabolize methylmercaptan, the digestive tract must break the compound down. So naturally, after you eat the asparagus, your stomach begins to digest it, breaking it down into smaller components that are absorbed into your bloodstream. Once digested, your kidneys go to work by excreting it into urine, which is then concentrated and sent to your bladder for go time. But even though your stomach breaks it down, your kidneys still maintain remnants. This is because methylmercaptan requires a digestive enzyme that our kidneys lack, so the urine that comes out still has gas in it, which, alas, is responsible for that natural stank. So no matter if it's fresh green, tender tip, or white, remember that all asparagus are created equal, which means they'll equally stink up your urine. And the next time someone asks you why, just tell them, it's science!
Yeah, I get that for asparagus, but what if your urine smells like?
Holy crap, Kevin! Go see a doctor.
Yeah, I thought I should. Yeah.
Still
Does
ahead.
it smell to you?
Ew! A skater defies gravity for about 5 seconds. Today's epic fail is coming up next.
The scales of a dragon are harder than anything known to man. It's a furt. It's on.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Actress Bo Garrett from Criminal Minds' Suspect Behavior joins us live in the studio. Then Sarah Underwood goes to the largest gathering of furries in the entire U.S. Furry Weekend in Atlanta. It's a fetish-filled furry party. And Morgan Webb joins us on Game Break to show off Baby Maker Extreme 2 and more in an indie game roundup of hilarious weird games for under $1. See it tomorrow.
Calm down. Here are the results from today's viewer poll presented by AT&T. I know you were very excited for them. We asked you if the Batman franchise should be rebooted after the next movie. 51% of you said nay or no. Unfortunately, those poll results will not keep Warner Brothers from milking that money cow. So what are you going to do? You know what you're going to do? Twitter wall. That's what we're going to do.
I think I'd like to Twitter wall right now.
After you.
Fight a pie.
Fight a pie.
AOTS, can't scientists create a pill that makes our pee smell like baked goods? Mine does. My pee does smell like baked goods.
What? Which baked good in particular?
Chocolate chip cookies, blueberry muffins, peanut butter cookies.
Wow.
Lots of things.
Yeah, so all yeasty-based things. I got it.
Ew! You're gross! You're gross! I hate you! That is disgusting!
They were. Iron Spidey says, I didn't quite hear what's on the Twitter wall. All right, thanks, Iron Spidey. Kunkbag says, now I want to know why it burns when I pee, because that's effing science. Yeah.
Kunk bag.
That's an awesome username.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for today's epic fail.
Oh, all right. We've seen a lot of skater fails in our day. It's true.
But this one's got a little extra magic as a gentleman makes his mark thanks to some aluminum siding.
Nailed it!
Fail that bulging aluminum siding!
What?
And the skater.
Yeah.
Fail it!
All right? You all right there, buddy?
Woo!
Yeah! Totally.
Thanks to Neil Strauss and Chris Gore!
Stick around. You know why you should stick around?
Why,
It's very important.
Kevin?
It's very important, guys.
Why?
A new episode of Jump City, Seattle is going to start right now. So that, I mean, in seconds. Literally
Like
seconds
maybe
from now.
5 seconds.
Give or take.
3.
It's going to start. Oh, yeah, get it.
Texas!